Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I'm going to do my task about challenge 3 in machine learning, in Amazon machine learning. So here we already start the lab, and then next is it's a bit laggy. Then we go to the AWS service, Amazon SageMaker here. From the navigation menu, choose notebook instances. Notebook instances. And then create notebook instance. From notebook instance type, drop down ML M4X. ML M4X large. Under additional configuration in the font size. In the font size in GB. Enter 25. Here the 25, and then under conditional open the drop down menu, lifecycle configuration, lifecycle ML pipeline. Just create notebook instance. Just create notebook instance. Oh, wait a minute. Just IAM role. Okay, next we open the Jupyter lab here. So after that, finally the download is done here. Step 2 here. And then we next to the next code here. So we run here, and then next is So we wait for, until the extracting is done here. So as we can see here, the files is extracted, which means it's already extract. And then here we run here. So the result is 60. And then here display, we run here. And here for the background, record layout, origin. So this is the result in the 7th code. Then after that, in the next here, so here is the result. And then in the 9th code is here, the result is there is a year, quarter, month, and etc. The next this is the next steps is the you can see here the code is the columns, and this is the result. The columns names are there are year, quarter, month, day, and etc. Here name, question, or something else, and then here we have to enter the code. So it is for the code here. The columns names contain still are and blah 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 some things, and then we run here. So this is the result of the codes or query. Then we next here we have to fill the code here. So we already fill the blank code here as a shape, unique, month, file, date, and something etc. And then after that we run here. So this is the result. And then next region code. So we execute here. And then this is the result, the origin and destination. You can see there are the columns. And then next. So after we fill the code here, and then we execute again. So this is the result. There are ATL or DFW, then etc. So here we start the time after we execute the 16th and 17th. So maybe we have to wait because the process will take 5 until 7 minutes to complete. So we are still waiting for this code because it takes time. So we have to be patient for waiting. So after we wait for 4 or 5 minutes, and then it's already done. And then next here, execute here, print the first 5 reports. Oh, so next, enter the code here. So here we input the code here, data head, and then we run. So it is for the data, which is a year, quarter, month, day of week, and then etc. Okay, next here, so we execute for this code, and then it is the result. The next, data rename, we input the code as well. So we run here, then we have to enter the code 2 here. So it is the result for this code, the sum here. Remove null columns. So the column is removed. As you can see here, there are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. The next, this is for data exploration. We run here. So this is a distribution of classes. This is the bar. It's mark 0.8, and then here is mark 0.2 for the 1.0. Then we have to enter the answer here. So this is the statistic or the result for this code here. There are months, the hour of day, day of week, reporting airline, origin, and then next. The next here, we execute. So here is the result. This for the data columns. Then this is the types. There's integer here, blah blah blah. This is the data copy. So I input for the code here, and then this is for the data shape. This is for the data columns. This is the result, and then we have for data rename code here. So we run here. So this is the end of step 2. Just don't need to step. So next in the step 3, so this is for the answer. It's similar with the sample answer. So we have to input the code here, code here. We run here for the baseline classification model. So here, train validation. Then we run here. So we are waiting for the answer here. we wait. Now train your model on the data set that you just uploaded. Next, we will input the code here. And then so it's takes time. Suppose it takes time. So we're just waiting for here because it's starting the training. So there is in progress. So after we wait, there is the result. It's already completed. So this is the 7 seconds, 378, 0, 378. Then next, we are into model operation. Then after that, we input the code here. Then we run. After that, this is the result. The next, so you can see here, this is the timestamp, metric name, and Kamil. The next, so here is for the next code, 44. The next is the next step. We run here. We already run in here step in at the step in the steps. Okay, next we're in the next step. So next in the steps, we are already running. After we wait, because it takes time. So we can see here. Metric start time, etc. Then here. So next in the next steps to fill plot confusion matrix and for scoring, create a couple of functions. Here we already run here before. After the steps, and this is the code here. So in this next steps, we already run here. So this is the code, sensitivity, specificity, and etc. Okay, next. So it is for the result for confusion matrix. This is the confusion matrix. There's a true class and then predicted class. So next. So it is for the next step. There are the data. There are receiver operating characteristic. There's a true positive rate and false positive rate threshold. So we are now in the iteration 2, which is a step 4 feature engineering. So it is for the result in the for the date column and then month. There are station, date, and then etc. This is a sample output. This is for the sample output, which means it is same. So we skip in the previous steps because it's takes time. So it is for the sample code, and then here we enter the code. Look at shift your estimator, and then this is the result. It's running, and then let us use the metrics because it really takes time. So I decided to skip this step to be in the record. So next, already run the steps, and then this is for the result. There are timestamp, metric name, and value. And also, I already entered the code here because it really takes time, so I decided to skip. So this is the result. So here I already execute here as well. So it is the result. Here is confusion matrix, and then it's as well because it really takes time. So it is for the result in the receiver operating characteristic. And then, so and then next it is for the hypermeter optimization or HPO. So I already run here, and then it's also here because I skip in this step. So as you can see here, this is it stated that it's successfully. So I already execute here, and then it's completed. Because I trying to focus on the execute here, so I decided to skip. And then it's already run as well, and this is for the result. There's alpha, eta, and etc. And then here I already execute as well, and then this is for the load. Then next, this is for the code here, and then I already run here. Then this is for the this is the result for the if I am click the run here, and it's I already run this code as well, and then the we get the predicted target and test labels. Then I already run here as well, and then this the output is the target here. And then for the code here is a test label and target predicted. It's stated for the confusion matrix. And then for the last is about the receiver operating characteristic. So it's for the result. There's a decreasing here in the false positive rate, and then for the true here. And then for the red one is the threshold. So I think that's all. This is the conclusion. So I think it's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.